air. They don't need to know that part.
Which one? About you lost half your island?
You know what? Be quiet.
Okay, I ain't
Seriously.
gonna take it.
You know, it's an image thing.
I know. She lost half her eye.
Okay, you can say that.
I'll leave you alone. I'll be nice this day.
Look, because they can't tell.
Right.
You didn't know.
I did know.
You didn't know.
I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to be rude. My mom said don't point out people's imperfections. So I wasn't going to point it out.
I would have poked that eye out this morning.
Right.
I tried to fix that eyelash.
Here we go, Ray! This is A-List Morning Show. We are 39 minutes after the hour on this beautiful Tuesday. Wherever you're waking up, make sure you give those kids a hug and kiss before you send them off to school and tell them that you love them. Hey, this is the A-List Morning Show. We are changing morning radio. Mornings will never be the same. Make sure you tell your friends, you post to Facebook, you post to Twitter, Instagram, MySpace, no space, anybody's space.
Any space.
Any space. Just make sure whatever you do, make sure you let everybody know about the hottest new morning show, the A-List Morning Show. I'm Aaron, along with, of course, my sidekick, Miss Shay, the redhead diva. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm great.
Also in the studio, we have Chris, our executive producer. How you doing this morning?
What is happening? Good morning. Feeling great, man.
I'm going to tell you right now. Tell you somebody who's not feeling great this morning. We have to tell you about, once again, we talked about this story yesterday. Ja Rule and the Fry Organizers. And just to get you a little bit of information on what went down. As you know, Ja Rule and the Fry Organizers planned this really nice vacation getaway for people who wanted to see a great concert. They said, we're going to take you to Bahamas. We're going to pay for your flights. We're going to pay for your food and your accommodations to see some great music. Okay, it's like a weekend event, like about 4 or 5 day event. Well, guess what happened? When people went, they went all right. Some didn't get back on time. And some had some accommodations that were, according to one person who attended, said it was third world. They gave them tents. I'm not making this up.
Mm-hmm.
They gave them tents to stay in. And then instead of a 5-star meal, they gave them 5-star white bread with cheese whiz on it. I'm not making that up either, okay? I'm just being real with you. That's what happened, all right? Shay, what's going on with this story now? What are they talking about?
Well, now over $100 million lawsuit is in effect. That's what's happening now. And I was even watching it on yesterday on TMZ, and they was reporting that Gigi Hadid apparently was one of the people that was promoted it. So when the reporter said something to her about it, she just busted out laughing. She couldn't even hold a serious face. And he was like, "Hey, did you have a good time at that event?" And she just busted out laughing. It's a serious issue. It's sad and serious.
I don't take it seriously, personally. Because I got $12,000 still in my pocket. I don't have $12 in my pocket, but I know I didn't spend no money. First of all, the first biggest red flag should have been Ja Rule.
Right.
Okay, am I right or wrong?
That is so right.
Right.
I'm like, if Ja Rule said he's throwing a concert, okay, you have to take into consideration the source. Ja Rule, first of all, has not had an album in about, what, 8, 9 years?
Right.
Am I right or wrong?
No,
okay.
you're right. Yeah.
Okay, so he has not been living it up no time soon. All
No,
right.
he hasn't had a hit in 8 or 9 years. He might have had a couple more albums, but they weren't hits.
So he has not been living it up.
Yeah, right.
All right. So now Ja Rule says, I'm going to turn into a travel agent. So he turned into a travel agent, and now, second red flag, I'm going to take you all the way down to the Bahamas. Ja Rule, Bahamas. No U.S., I don't think you can sue anybody underneath the U.S. law down there. Maybe you can. But still, the point is, second red flag. Third red flag is when you showed up, and they gave you a pack of Annihilators and a gift bag.
That's right.
And some hot Fritos, and said, here you go. Welcome to the Bahamas. No rum punch, no nothing. and said, you got to pay for your water. That's also bad, too.
Right.
But to have on a piece of bread, some cheese whiz, that's an issue.
Yeah.
And we're not making that up.
Well, Daniel Jung, one of the people that duped out of $12,000 by Ja Rule, filed a lawsuit against Ja Rule and his business partners. And in court, the court documents, he alleges that organizers lied about the event. They never intended to provide luxury accommodations. The disaster relief tents easily blew over in the wind and rain. Concert goers were not protected from the wild animals roaming around the festival grounds. the A-list celebrity performers
Hey,
were warned.
hold on. Strike that part of A-list, 'cause we were not involved with that. Strike that.
They were not warned ahead of time not to show up.
Wait a minute. My man said the tents blew over.
Yep,
Yeah.
easily.
And wait a minute, what wild animals they got down in the Bahamas besides Ja Rule?
Oh my goodness.
I'm serious. Like, what other wild animals they got down in the Bahamas?
Well, whatever they weren't protected from them.
I was in the Bahamas a few years ago, and they did have monkeys and some other stuff. I don't think there was any animals that would like attack you and maul you, but it's still a little bit unsettling if you're in a tent that blows over when the wind blows and there's wild animals nearby.
Please, one of them crazy monkeys will attack and maul you. Let them not get enough eats.
I'm just like this. First of all, I hope they get their money back. I really do. Because $12,000 is not something to sneeze at.
Yeah.
$12 ain't enough. No, you know, you
Yeah,
can't
these
sneeze at
days.
that, right?
That's a half a gas tank.
But-
A tank of gas.
Here's the thing with the Ja Rule thing. Ja Rule need to come out, hold a press conference, say, hey, I'm sorry, we're going to make this good.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying I'm going to give you my last year's album that didn't sell.
You're right.
As consolation for your pain and suffering. Because that's pain and suffering listening to that last album.
Come
Okay.
on.
I mean, so, don't add
That's
to
funny
insult
'cause-
to injury.
That's funny because he did have that album called Pain and it's called Pain and Love and Pain or something like that. He had an album and that was a good one.
Yeah.
But that was years ago.
Well, I feel for you. I hope they get their money.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Ja Rule pays them back. And I hope he never goes into travel agency again.
Yeah, he needs an official statement, not just I don't know what happened and I'm sorry and I'm glad everybody at home safe. He needs something more dignified to come out with.
Well, here's the other issue I have with this whole story. The other issue I have with this whole story is this. Why would you get with a guy who's booking a concert who can't even book himself?
Right.
That's true.
Right.
Food for thought.
That's true. Yeah, I wouldn't have went for it at all. I wouldn't have went for it. Plus $12,000, baby, that's somebody's inheritance or life insurance. Nobody got time for that.
Ja Rule done spent that money already.
You better find it.
Right. You better check with Ashanti. Better call Ashanti. Both of them looking for a hit. Coming up next hour, Jesse Williams. The other woman has been revealed. Also, we gotta let you know about an old school rap couple is having a tell-all book. Well, they're getting
Ooh.
upset. Yeah, it's pretty ugly.
Uh-oh.
And Baby Boy 2. Jody? Yeah, Baby Boy 2. That's in the makes.
Nice.
We'll give you all the details on that next hour. Plus our Alex Morning Mix next hour. Make sure you keep it locked in to the hottest new morning show across the nation, the A-List Morning Show. Good morning.